Hi guys, so we're going to talk about the 5th common money mistakes that's keeping you poor or you're wasting money on. Number 5 in this situation is going to be investing too conservatively for the long term. So you definitely need to understand when you need your money. How you invest your money has a lot to do with your personality. And part of that is going to also have a lot to do with the priority for your money. So if you need the money to pay your bills today, it needs to be in your checking account. If you need it for an emergency fund, then it should be in a money market account, at least earning some interest because inflation is very high. Then if you are looking to your vacation fund that is not you're not going to be using for a year or two, maybe you put that in a CD or another money market account depending on what's out there. Lots of banks are giving different things. So you want to be, many young investors are overly cautious. If you look at the S&P 500 in the last 20 years, it has been earning between 10 and 12% on average. So if you left $100 and you invested it 20 years ago at 10 and 20% on average, without looking at taking any of the money out, it would be earning 10 and 20, between 10 and 12% per year for the last 20 years. So can you imagine that? That's the average. Don't quote me on the exact amount each year because the market goes up and down. But on average, you will end up making money. So be aware of stocks. Sometimes I like investing in stocks, but you need to do your research and making sure that you're doing it correctly. If you need the money for short term, you don't want to invest in riskier things. You want to take calculated risk, yes, but you want to make sure that the time of when you need the money is how you invest it. For example, when I was younger, I invested my retirement money very aggressively because I'm not taking that out. If the market goes up or the market goes down, it doesn't matter to me at this point because if you don't sell it, you're not losing. My kids, when they were younger, I did 529s for them. The 529s, when they're 3, it's age-based. So if they're 3, they're not going to need it until they're 18. It's definitely more aggressive, invested more aggressive than if they are 18 or they are 16. So you want to be looking at those types of things. So you can't be afraid of losing your money because if you have long-term goals like retirement, then being overly conservative in your investment means that you're skimping on the levels of stocks or the level or your investments, which tends to be more volatile. Because you're investing riskier, so the riskier stuff is more volatile, but it goes up high and it comes down high, but in overall it's going to average out better than investing short term like in a money market or a CD or a bond or something like that. Without appropriate level of exposure to stocks, you will likely need to save money to reach your long-term goals. So make sure that you're looking into what you're investing, you're looking into the stock, the bonds, and the short-term investment markets and what it really means and how you want to diversify between those 3 assets when it comes to the market. Now, real estate is another thing that I try to invest in, but that will require a lot more funds as you get more and more into it. But do your research, listen to the right people, vet the right people, and make sure that you are understanding that the people that are giving you advice are qualified to give you advice on these things.
Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, feel free to give me a follow to get updated on new and upcoming episodes and listen in every Tuesday and Thursday where I teach you smart money habits so you can make better money choices with a financial goal focus.